not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through that darkness to a safe and sane future. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. The human mind is our fundamental resource. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. In a time of domestic crisis, men of goodwill and generosity should be able to unite regardless of party or politics. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. Man is still the most extraordinary computer of all. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. The one unchangeable certainty is that nothing is unchangeable or certain. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender or submission. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger, and the other represents opportunity. Let us never negotiate out of fear. But let us never fear to negotiate. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. For, in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. The world is very different now. For man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Tolerance implies no lack of commitment to one's own beliefs. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others. If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. Liberty without learning is always in peril, and learning without liberty is always in vain. The greater our knowledge increases, the greater our ignorance unfolds. I believe in an America where the separation of church and state is absolute. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. Our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man. And man can be as big as he wants. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. If not us, who? If not now, when? Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. The best road to progress is freedom's road. Friends, subscribe our channel for motivational quotes videos like this. Press the bell icon next to it and do all notification activity. If you like this video, like it and share it with my friends and family. See you again.